So how much does it cost to be able to afford a Tesla Cybertruck? Well, I actually purchased two of them, so I thought this would be a perfect video for me to make. And before we even get started, yes, I know my Tesla Cybertruck looks like a KitchenAid freezer on wheels. But let's go ahead, and if you have a better diss for my Tesla Cybertruck, feel free to share it down in the comment section, and we'll both pretend like you could even afford any of them. With that being said, again, the Tesla Cybertruck is $102,000 MSRP. I paid for that one cash, and again, you do have to pay the sales tax both up front, regardless if you finance it or regardless if you pay for it cash. So this is $102,000 out the door. What I actually ended up paying for this one was zero down, but then I ended up paying just the taxes or the sales tax and registration, which was right around $8,500. Now for that one, I ended up buying it outright, which again, including the 102 and the actual tax and registration, was about $110,000. So no monthly payment for that one. The monthly payment for this one is about $1,700 a month. Insurance for both are about $215 a month. And of course, I had to go with the upgraded coverage because a lot of you guys are underinsured on the road. So I wanted to make sure that I protect myself. Now let me know down in the comment section what you think about my new license plate frame. If you guys don't know what that is, educate yourself, Google it, and I think you'll get a good laugh, especially if you know what it is that I do. Altogether, again, I wanted to show you guys the interior. One of my favorite features about this Tesla Cybertruck is the actual interior and the way that it drives. It's super spacious. I'm not a truck guy myself. I know a lot of you haters are going to say, well, this isn't necessarily a truck. Well, again, you can't really say that if you can't even afford it, so don't even worry about sharing your relevant opinion down in the comment section. It's super spacious, it drives very well, and yes, I do love that it's an EV truck, and it can beat any TRX and any Raptor out there, so feel free to share your hate down in the comment section like any of us actually care. With that being said, it's probably one of my favorite vehicles to drive. Yes, the Tesla Cybertruck is probably one of my favorite vehicles to drive, and I am taking all of my supercars like my Ferrari F8 into consideration. Now again, is it a great driving experience? Again, it's nothing like my Ferrari F8. It's just a different type of driving experience. It's just very convenient. It is quick. It is fast. I love that it's an EV truck. And the way that it drives with that steer-by-wire steering is just something that I can't really explain. I just wish every vehicle drove like that because it makes too much sense in comparison to any of those other vehicles out there. But other than that, I wanted to talk about how much it costs, $102,000 upfront if you pay for just the sales tax and registration and you don't put anything down just like I did. Again, I have an 820 credit score. My monthly payment is $1,700 a month at their lowest interest rate, which again is still a mind-boggling like 6.5%. But other than that, you pay for the sales tax, which is about $8,500 or whatever it is in your state and your city. And then on top of that, again, the $102,000 purchase price. Registration is very cheap, especially in the state of Arizona. And depending on where it is that you are, yes, a lot of these are still selling about $10,000 to $20,000 above MSRP because of all of the hype. But just like anything, the hype will most likely fade and then those prices will most likely drop. So always make sure that you take that into consideration because Teslas are notorious for, again, depreciating over a long period of time. The last thing that I do want to share with you is that, yes, these Tesla Cybertrucks do weigh over 6,000 pounds. So feel free to speak to your CPA because they will most likely qualify for a full tax write-off, or I think it's 80% of a tax write-off because they're over 6,000 pounds and they can be used as a business write-off. But again, feel free to reach out to your CPA and see what they say. Other than that, just wanted to share my experience owning a Tesla Cybertruck, and you guys can let me know down in the comment section what you think of it. I love my wrap. I love the other one. That one has 12 miles. This one has about 800 miles, and I'm really excited to, again, just add it to my collection.